In this presentation, we will learn to solve the average frequency sum, which is part of our media planning and buying syllabus. This is what the question will look like in the paper. Find the average frequency of the ad in the magazine using the data given below. Readership of magazine A equals to 35,000, magazine B 20,000, magazine C 55,000. Duplication of magazine A with magazine C 3,000 with magazine B 1,000. Duplication of magazine B with magazine A 2,000 with magazine C 500. Duplication of magazine C with magazine B 4,000. Number of insertions of magazine A 3, magazine B 6, magazine C 5. I have put the question on the left hand side for you so that it's visible for you and you can fill in the columns. I recommend using columns because then the sum becomes clear for you. You can see all the data in tabular format and it becomes easier for you to solve. So as you can see, we have the first column which says magazine, then readership, duplication with magazine A, duplication with magazine B, duplication with magazine C, and insertions. All these are already in your question. We've just put them in tabular form. In our rows, we have magazine A, magazine B, and magazine C. Now let's fill the information that we have in our question. We filled first magazine A, B, and C. Our next information that we have is readership. So readership of magazine A, magazine B, and magazine C has been filled out. The next step ideally is to put a dash for duplication with A because if you're advertising in magazine A, you will not duplicate in the same magazine. In the same way, put a dash for B and for C so that you know and you are clear that you will not make a mistake when entering the numbers. Now we'll fill in the details. So we see in our question, magazine A with magazine B is 1,000 and magazine A with magazine C is 3,000. So we put the data in the correct place so we can see it clearly. Duplication of magazine B with magazine A is 2,000. So we put it in the right column. B with B does not happen. And then with C is 500. So we've entered that. Duplication of magazine C with magazine B is 4,000. So we've entered that too. The last piece of information given in our question is the insertions or the number of insertions. So for magazine A, we have 3. Magazine B, we have 6. Magazine C, we have 5. Our next job is to start calculating. Now that we have all the data in our columns, the first thing we are looking for is net readership. The formula for net readership is readership minus duplication. As we can see in magazine A, our readership is 35,000. So we put it down minus. Now in our duplication, we have two numbers here. So we add those two numbers. So here we have 1,000 with magazine B and 3,000 with magazine C. When we add that, we get 4,000. Therefore, 4,000 minus 35,000 equals to 31,000 for magazine A. For magazine B, our readership is 20,000 minus the duplication, which is 2,000 plus 500 with magazine C, which gives us 17,500. In magazine C, we had readership of 55,000 and we had a duplication of only 4,000. So that we did straightforward to get 51,000. When we add the answers of the three magazines, our net readership is the total sum, which in this case is 99,500. The next thing we need to find is OTS or opportunity to see. The formula for that is readership multiplied by insertions. We look at the readership column. We have magazine A, 35,000. Multiply by our insertions are 3. You get your answer. In the same way, magazine B, 20,000 multiplied by 6. And magazine C, 55,000 multiplied by 5. We add all three magazine answers together and we get our opportunity to see or OTS. We will then move to the next step, which is average frequency. That's what we've been looking for in this particular sum. We found the OTS, we found the net readership. The formula average frequency equals to OTS upon net readership. We enter both the digits, and in this case, our average frequency is 5.02. In all our media planning sums, we write only 2 digits after the decimal point. There will be many other digits, but we just write 2 digits after the decimal point. So therefore, we have 5.02. I hope you have understood this sum. Wishing each one of you all the very best in the exams. Thank you for watching the presentation.